Hi everybody, that's Allie.
And that is Dash,
Welcome to our playdate.
where we choose a game, sometimes make up our own rules, and play for a while.
Enjoy listening and playing along.
Or don't. We can't hear you. It's a podcast.
I don't know who came up with the intermittent timings for wipers, but it is never correct.
100%. 100%. None of them are ever the speed that you want.
Yeah, right. It's either too slow
It should
or
be
too
like
fast.
it should be like a 1 to 10 situation. Like this is a 7. We're gonna go to 7. But yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. Because there's the one that goes swept and then stops for a second, and then swept and then stops for a second. That one's never enough. But then once you get to like swept, it's still not. It's too much.
And then there's one that's like swap, and you're like, okay. This is too much.
She's aggressive.
But then there's also some where it's raining so heavy, you're like, this is doing nothing, and I should probably pull over.
Yeah, right.
But also, this could last for 30 seconds or 4 hours. We don't know.
It's because it's Florida.
Because Florida.
Hey, little ghosties.
Hi. This is the road trip back.
Yeah. The last time you saw a road trip episode, we were on our way to the Countdown Improv Festival.
And now we're on our way back.
As you can tell by the festival shirts that we
The
received.
shirts are great this year.
Yeah. They're great every year.
They're great every year. Yes, to be fair.
I've never had
They're
a
great every
Countdown
year.
t-shirt that wasn't phenomenal.
I actually wear them. I don't wear a lot of just t-shirts, but I actually wear my Countdown shirts.
Yeah.
Because they're great and soft.
I keep it for a year. And then when I get back from the next festival, I hang the
You
old
retire
one.
the previous
I retire the previous year onto my wall of festival shirts.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. And I love it. We've also been doing this for like 8 years at the Countdown Improv Festival. So at this point, most of the festival t-shirts on my wall are Countdown Festival shirts.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I keep one in my office with a pair of like athletic shorts and shoes just in case I'm going to go to the gym today. I've never done that. Not once. I have though changed and like taken a walk. When I was like, I got to be here for a really long time today.
Yeah.
I'm going to change and I'm going to take a walk. I have done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're playing today No Filter.
Today, yeah. No Filter by Big Creative Games out of Nashville, Tennessee.
If they do say so themselves.
Invented by David Blanchard and Danielle Reynolds, with art and design by Nate Duval.
All right, so it seems like it's an indie game.
And we've played this before. I think we've played it like the quote unquote real way.
Right.
But it's a conversation. So there's dice involved and like there's a whole way to play, but it's just a conversation game. There's 2 questions on every card. You can tell me white or blue, or I can just pick one for you. And then do you want to both answer the question? Or do you want to you get a question, I get a question?
Well, it's a conversation game. So let's both answer the question if we can, if it applies to us.
Sure. Sounds good. Okay. First question, you want white or blue?
Let's do blue.
What's the most disgusting thing you've ever seen someone do?
I feel like anytime I've ever watched anybody throw up, it's just the most gross thing ever. And one of my biggest...
Right. I'm disgusted by the thought of myself throwing up.
Right.
Like as I'm doing it, I'm like, this is disgusting. And I never want anyone to look at me again.
Right. And I get that a lot of the time you're not really in control of that situation. So I'm not blaming the person. It's just objectively gross. Anytime a thing that's supposed to stay inside your body.
I've thrown up in public like a couple of times.
Yeah, same.
Like once I was in a Target and I'm not sure what happened. I think I got possessed by a demon or something. And I started feeling super weird. And I went to the bathroom and I was just early in the bathroom at a Target.
Yeah.
And someone came in and I was like, oh my God, I want to die. But they were so kind. They were like, do you need something? And I was like, could you please get me some water?
Right.
And they went, it was one of the Targets that had a Starbucks in it.
Yeah.
And so they went and got me some water from Starbucks. And I was able to just like sit there and get myself together enough to call someone to pick me up. But yeah, oh man, it's bad.
And also, hot
It's
take,
bad.
I don't think any character on TV or in movies should ever be depicted as throwing up. Like, don't show it. I get like sometimes like it's shock value or kids find it funny.
Projectile vomit is
project-
gross.
just
Like
don't-
it's icky.
Yeah.
It's icky. Yeah, no, I don't need it. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine does a really good handle of this where a character will be in the middle of like listing some things. It'll be like, we need to go out there, we need to do the thing, and most importantly, right? But it's like a comical thing, and you don't actually see the throw up. And then cut away like
Yeah,
right
there's
before it
ways
happens.
to indicate that a person is gonna throw up without actually seeing them throw up.
Yes. But conversely to that, or inversely to that, in the new Ninja Turtles movie, there's an entire scene that feels like it goes on forever, where the way they show April O'Neil getting nervous on camera is by immediately projectile vomiting green vomit all over the screen.
I have never once been so nervous I throw up.
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean, if that's ever happened to you, I'm genuinely curious. But I don't know if that's a real thing that people do. And the only reason I don't know that is because I've only ever seen it in movies. I've never
Right.
had anyone say like, I got so nervous I threw up.
Yeah. So if this has happened to you, let us know in the comments. Tell us
Yeah.
your story.
Yeah.
Have you ever been so nervous? Like I get food poisoning, right? Like you know, it happens. But have you ever been so nervous you've thrown up?
No, never.
Yeah.
If I'm nervous, something else is happening. It's not it's not that. It's not throwing up. Okay. White or blue?
Oh, we did blue last time, so let's do
So
white.
white. What has been the best day of your life so far?
Oh my god.
This is like a good question for a 6-year-old because they can probably remember most of the days of their life.
Yeah.
I can't. There's been so many good ones at this point.
Right.
That's what I love about like being around kids. They're like truly, if they're like ate their first grilled cheese sandwich, they're like, this is the best day of my life. And it's like, yeah, you've been around 4 years.
Yeah. Right.
This
yeah.
is probably literally the best day of your life that you've ever had because you discovered grilled cheese. And honestly, same. But but like the older you are, hopefully you've had a lot of best days.
Right. And like how do you measure a good day or a best day? Right? Is it like because you spent certain time with someone, because you had a really good, successful day at work, you felt really accomplished?
Yeah, there's like different categories.
You relaxed, really, you were successfully relaxed.
Yeah.
To me, that's a really good day. Is I was able to do nothing and not feel guilty about it. But also a
But
good
is
day.
it the best day?
Right. That's the thing. Is it the best day? For me, I feel like a lot of I can consider this a best day involves other people. Like when you spend a really good day with a loved one, when you, plan a trip with somebody and go on the trip or whatever. I don't know. I've had a lot of like really best day. There was a day that I did I watched the sunrise, and then I watched the sunset over a pier, and there were dolphins, and that was a great day.
Yeah, that was cool.
Ate sushi, and went to watch dolphins, which is interesting to do that in that order.
The-
But that was a good day.
I have a lot of like good memories
Yeah.
of days, but the whole day is not clear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can pick out moments from days that were great. But then I'm like, okay, but was the whole day the best? Just because like that one moment was the best.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad I don't know because I think that's a good
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
That's a really good
it's a
thing.
good thing that there have been so many good days that it's hard to point out
Right.
one solid best day.
Right. Yeah. And
Which is
sometimes
not to say there haven't been bad days. There have been really bad days.
definitely. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, best is like when you just lived so many days, best is like such a hard thing to think about.
Yeah.
So I guess the answer is I don't know
I don't
for
know.
both of us after all of that. Ooh, let's do both of the ones on this card because I like both of these questions.
Okay.
Okay. So the blue one is, what is the most annoying catchphrase? It's a good one, right? That's a good question. What is the most annoying catchphrase?
Oh man. Yeah, there's catchphrases.
I thought I don't remember even what it was a commercial for, so I guess that speaks to the poorness of the
think
catchphrase.
I already know what.
What?
Yep,
That
that's
was
exactly
so
what-
annoying.
I believe it was Budweiser.
That could be.
Yeah,
Oh, that was annoying. What?
yeah, yeah. And I think that's the one that came right after the Budweiser frogs, because I feel like I remember during the whole weather, like it cut outside of the frog were just there, like what?
Yeah. For the youngs among us, you
Yeah.
can go on the YouTube and
Yeah.
type in Budweiser. What's up?
Yeah,
What's up?
they even made fun of it.
And I
in
think
one
it
of the
was a
scary
Super Bowl
movies.
commercial.
It was a Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah. So probably that. That was pretty annoying.
Because it was like, what's up? What's up? What are you up to? Nothing much. Chilling. And then somebody calls in to call waiting. It's a whole thing. Go watch the commercial. I
So
can't do it justice.
for the youngs, call waiting.
Yeah, for the youths out there.
For the youngs out here among us. Call waiting is a thing you should Google. I'm not going to explain it to you, but yeah, for me, it's that one. That one was pretty annoying.
Yeah.
And it was so ubiquitous at one point. I was just like, ugh.
Yeah. And like everybody was doing it. It was, yeah.
Yeah. And I think the most annoying thing about catchphrases is they're by nature inauthentic. Unless it's like your own catchphrase that you come up with yourself, you're parroting someone else's thing.
Right.
And it's just like, no. Like if you have your own catchphrase that you like made up,
Yeah.
like you are like, oh, I've heard it both ways. Like that's it's not a catchphrase, but
No.
like that's a thing that you say.
Yeah.
And
even that I got from the show Psych.
yeah. Oh, okay. We're giving credit. We love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think the idea of a catchphrase is sort of, it's important in terms of like marketing purposes and like
Yes.
quotability. Yeah, for sure. But then to just like pair it back, like, what's it for 3 months is
Yeah.
annoying.
Well, there was a lot of things. There was a lot of things when we were growing up where like you had to have a catchphrase. Because obviously
Yeah, it was
we
the
didn't-
80s.
yeah,
That's
we
all
didn't-
we had.
we didn't grow up with memes. We didn't grow up with
We had
the internet.
catchphrases and toys that
We had
wanted to kill
catchphrases.
you.
right. So that's how you got your show to stick around if it aired on Friday, for people to continue talking about it during the week, so that people tuned in to watch the next Friday. Was you had a catchphrase and you hope that people said it during the week to be like, oh yeah, that's that catchphrase from that thing. So shows had to have, well, okay, cool, but what's the catchphrase?
Yeah.
That's
Or the
how-
characters
or the
had one,
characters had a
right? Like
catchphrase,
Steve Urkel.
Dynamite.
Steve Urkel had Did I Do That?
Did I do that? Yeah. What you talking about, Willis?
That's a good one. Trying to think of like other.
I'm
TV
coming, Elizabeth.
catchphrases. What's that?
That was from Sanford and Son.
Nope. No idea. No idea.
Yeah, where Red Fox like he's having a heart attack.
So Full House, Uncle Joey had cut it out,
Oh, they had so many catchphrases
Yeah,
on that show.
right?
So many.
Uncle Joey was just all his lines were catchphrases.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh my Lanta, that's another one. from
Oh my
Full House.
Lanta. Ooh, yeah. A little Jody Sweet in
Yeah.
action. Okay. Yeah. Oh my Lanta.
And you had what did the one of the Olsen twins had a phrase? You
How
got it.
rude. Oh, how rude.
How rude was
How
another
rude
one.
was another one.
You got it, dude.
You got it, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, that was big.
Wow.
It
I
was,
was
all,
raised on Full House, in case anyone is not
it was
picking that up.
all about the catchphrases back
Yeah, it really
Oh,
was.
then. Was there a catchphrase on Boy Meets World?
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. If you watched Boy Meets World or are currently watching it, it's probably streaming somewhere.
I mean, I've had
Let
to
us know
watch
if there's a catchphrase.
I've watched that series several times.
I feel like the brother must have had one because he was pretty dumb.
he was the best part of that show after a few seasons.
Yeah.
I heard a theory about that show, which was the reason why the Eric Matthews character was so like cool and adult in the first couple seasons, and then as the show progressed, he just became dumber and more ridiculous. Is because we're watching the show through the eyes of his little brother, and when you're young, you see your older brother as being this like idol of coolness and
Right,
what
right,
you
right,
aspire
right.
to be. And as time goes on, you and them become more equals, and you start to realize, like, oh no, wait, my brother was actually a dork, and he was kind of weird and
I mean,
not cool at
honestly,
all.
yes, that makes 100% sense, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's that deep.
I really, yeah, I don't.
I don't think it's that deep. I think the internet loves to make things that deep, when
Yeah.
really it's just like it's not that deep.
It's not that they just like,
It's just
oh,
not.
let's make your character dumber.
Right. They were just like, we need a dumb person on this show
Yeah.
because that's funny. Like, I personally don't think that's funny. But anyway. Okay, so here's the other one. Name one outdoor activity you've never done but would like to try.
Mountain climbing.
Like actual mountain.
Yeah. Like I've gone hiking and stuff. I've gone up some, tough to climb.
Like, are we talking, right? Like,
But
are we talking like delays and stuff?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
carabiners are
Right,
involved?
yeah. Like harness,
Okay.
climb a little bit to the next stop, and then climb a little bit to the next stop, like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I would.
Not like a super dangerous hill, but mountain.
I was gonna say it's literally not mountain climbing.
If it's
a hill.
yeah.
I would not do that. I would get in an inner tube behind a boat and let them pull me around. That's what I
cool.
would do.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
As long as I had like 4 life jackets on. Like I want a life jacket and I want arm floaties and I want leg floaties
And shark repellent.
and shark repellent. I am scared of the ocean.
Oh yeah. I don't mess with the ocean.
Yeah.
We don't belong in the ocean. We
I think
spend
water skiing
millions of years trying to get away from the ocean.
Yeah. I think water skiing would be cool, but I'm pretty sure I would be too scared to do it.
Yep.
I might try parasailing.
Okay.
I might try that. But the issue is like I got motion sick when I was skydiving, and I feel like parasailing is the part of skydiving that made me motion sick. So that's what I would be afraid of, not the actual like being in the sky, but
Right.
like I don't want to be up there feeling like I'm gonna puke and feeling like I'm nauseous. Because when I get that feeling, I'm like, I need to close my eyes and lay down, or I'm not gonna be okay.
I feel
So
like
that's my fear with parasailing.
I feel like I'd be okay with skydiving too. Like I'd like to try skydiving.
It's fun.
once, yeah.
It's really fun. But yeah, the part of it once you pull the chute,
Yeah.
because you're kind of pivoting around this fulcrum of the center of your parachute, and you're kind of going, like this,
Yeah.
and that made me really like I got motion sick.
Ah, okay.
And this was long before I was getting motion sick from just being in the car. So, yeah. Yeah, that would be my fear with parasailing. It looks super fun, but I don't want to get motion sick. So if you've been parasailing and tell me about it.
Yeah.
Did you get motion sick? Send us an email, give us a comment, something. I want to know if I'm gonna puke parasailing. Weird or blue?
Blue.
Okay, what's the weirdest thing you've been dared to do, and did you do it?
I haven't played Truth or Dare often enough to remember like a good dare, but it's always like I tend to always pick
It's like
truth.
kiss somebody, lick something,
Right.
gross.
Yeah, go over there and do this thing. Come
drink
back.
something. Oh, mine. Okay, I know what mine is. So I was in Australia, and there was like this contest at the bar, and they mixed up this disgusting, like I don't even know what was in it. It was like cottage cheese, hot sauce,
Oh.
liquid. I don't know what it was. But part of the challenge was to like drink it as fast as you could, and I did it. It was really gross. I threw up afterwards. Like I made myself throw up because it was disgusting.
Gross.
I did that. It was really. I was a key.
When I was in like middle school, there were times when the milk was about to go bad.
Yeah.
So the lunch lady would come around and be like, who wants extra milk? And they would just give us extra milk. So we would have milk drinking contests.
Yeah. Ew.
Yeah. And
I just
so
find
that's
milk in
sort
and of itself gross.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think probably because I haven't drank like milk in such a long, like I haven't had a glass of milk in
Right.
such a long time. I think I just find it gross.
Yeah. In retrospect, giving a bunch of tween-aged boys unlimited milk right before half of the day.
Honestly, unlimited anything drinkable. Let's be honest. Like it could have been apple juice. It could have been,
Could have been anything really.
yeah.
We were also eating like hot dogs with beans and milk in the middle of the day. Like, what is that? Why were those the options?
Yeah, I don't know. So that was blue, right?
Yeah.
So should we do a white one?
Sure. Yeah.
Describe a time when you helped a stranger. Well, this is making you offer to help a stranger.
Yeah.
She did not accept the help.
She did not accept the help because I get it. Like, random creepy guy in my hotel room wants to help me carry something into my room.
Yeah, but to be fair, I was there.
You were
so
there.
I would have
You were
been
there.
monitoring.
And I wouldn't have carried it into her room, but I would have been like, here, let
Like,
me hold
right, like,
the thing
hold it.
while you
Yeah,
open the door,
Yeah.
and then you may take it into your room.
Yeah.
But I get we live in a world where unfortunately people have to be scared to accept help or weary of the
Yeah.
good Samaritan.
Yeah.
Because whatever. But I mean I do that all the time. I
try to. If
I try
can.
to, yeah. You hold doors,
I do always ask though,
yeah,
even with like little kids, like if I'm around little kids, I'm like, do you want help?
right.
Would you like me to help you?
Yeah.
Because I think that's important too.
Of course.
Like I try not to. If a kid is really trying to do it themselves and they want to struggle through it, I think they should be able to do that.
Right.
And we have to have the patience to allow them to. But if they're struggling through it and really getting frustrated, that's a different thing. And I think I guess even for adults, it's the same way.
Yeah.
I think it's okay to be like, can I help you? Would you like help?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Can I get the door for you?
Yeah.
I do whatever. Like, yeah.
One time we went to the beach and there was this family, I think that was like they were walking ahead of us.
Yes, I remember this.
And they had a little toddler, like this little girl. She's probably two and a half.
Like, yeah, 3
maybe 2.5, 3. And I don't think she'd ever walked on sand before.
Right.
And so there was like this path that had like, those kind of rubber mats or like very clearly like this is the path down to the beach.
Yeah.
And and her family's like you're carrying a million things when you're at the beach.
Yeah,
There's
she's just
coolers
walking
and chairs
behind
and all
you,
that. And she's, toddling behind. And she gets to the sand and she stops because she couldn't understand what was happening on her feet. And it wasn't because it was too hot. It was like, she was just like, I don't know, like, what's going on.
Yeah.
So I like reached down and I grabbed her hand and we were like walking slowly, behind her family because she didn't know how to walk in the sand.
I remember you even asked her, you were like, oh, have you not walked on sand before? And she was like, no.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's okay. Come on, I'll help you.
Yeah.
See, it's okay.
It was
like,
really cute.
Yeah, it was very
cute. It was so cute. Yeah.
Yeah. And then as soon as she got you, she was like, oh, this is okay.
Yeah. She's like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
But it made me think about like, imagine that experience. Like you literally never walked on sand and you put your feet on it for the first time. You're thinking like, what is Earth? Like everything I know is a lie.
Yeah.
Just, it's so funny. That's what's interesting about being around little kids is you're like, oh, this is literally your first time.
Yeah.
You don't know what this is.
Right.
How do we deal with it? I get that you're a little scared. That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're passing a Top Golf. Hi, Top Golf. Okay.
Have you ever been? Have you been?
I'm pretty sure I've been, but like never hit balls there. I'm pretty sure I've been, but like, why would you go to a Top Golf and not golf? So maybe I haven't. I think I have though.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a bunch from in Miami, right?
There's 2.
Or at least 2. There's one in Doral.
Yeah.
And then like one in like more Miami proper.
Yeah. Higher. They take up a lot of land. That's why.
Yeah. Okay, let's do both of these, and
Okay.
then maybe we can call it.
Sure.
Do you want to do the blue one or the white one first?
We did white last or blue.
Okay. So blue. What's the most ridiculous fact you know? This question was made for you. What's the most ridiculous fact you know? Just scroll. You can give us top 3 if you need to.
Yeah.
You're you, so
I do.
I know that
that's
you
a-
need a.
That's the problem
that you
that I
probably
have.
need a top three.
I have so many ridiculous facts. But the problem is that they're stored away, and I need like a prompt to get them out.
You need like a ChatGPT prompt.
Yeah, there was even one that I mentioned this weekend. I was having a whole conversation with somebody where one fun fact led into another fun fact, led into another fun fact. And I do know there's tons of them from movies. That's where most of my fun facts originate, is that something funny happened on a movie set or something.
I can share one that I learned recently,
Okay.
which is that there is a frog that exists and its eyeballs are in its mouth.
Okay.
Like its mouth is closed and it has like little ridges where you think a frog's eyes would be, where a frog's eyes normally are, but there are no eyes there. And then it opens its mouth and there's just 2 eyeballs sitting right there. So it always looks like it's like, oh hi! Like, yeah, so there's a frog with its eyeballs inside its mouth. Like
Yeah.
that's real. That's science. Nature is wild. And I wonder why it would have evolved like that. Like, what is the benefit of having your eyeballs in your mouth?
Probably to protect your eyes. from whatever
Yeah,
it is, yeah.
maybe, sure.
I know blue whales sleep vertically.
They do.
They just like float in the water vertically like this instead of
That seems very calming.
um
That seems like a great way to sleep, honestly. Just like surrounded by water, just like vertically, just
Just
like
like
floating
vertically,
there, just like vibing. Right.
yeah, just like kind of floating in the water.
Right.
Um it's weird that there's another whale fact, but that a lot of sea creature sightings or sea monster sightings can be attributed to whale genitalia.
Sure.
Yeah.
Should we do a trifecta of whale facts?
Sure. Do you have another one?
Yeah, killer whales aren't whales, they're dolphins.
Killer whales are not whales, they're giant dolphins. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's been whale facts. With Dash and
With
Alex.
Dash and Allie. Here's a fun fact. The Mona Lisa is only famous because it was stolen.
I don't think it's fair to say only famous.
Okay, fine. It is
It was known before it was stolen.
It was known
and
before it was-
known means
yes.
arguably famous.
sure.
It's as famous as it is.
Yes, because
Because-
it was stolen.
Other fun fact, she's tiny. It's not the flex that you think it is.
Right. It's like an 11 by 17.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
It's very disappointing. Statue of David, opposite of disappointing. Shock and awe.
Yeah.
Mona Lisa, meh. It's meh.
Yeah.
Sistine Chapel Duomo, amazing.
Oh, so, and while we're on a road trip, so the white lines that are on roads are roughly 10 feet long. And you're like, no, there's no way they can be that long. They are roughly 10 feet long. They just don't look like that from the angle you are viewing them from.
Yeah. Now I want to like just go on a road and stand there and like
Yeah.
walk it or lay down on it. That's about it. Don't lay down on
Don't
a
lay
road.
down on the road, yeah.
But
But yeah,
really?
they're roughly 10 feet long. I'm
That
telling you,
is
they don't
wild.
like you're looking at it right now.
Yeah,
and you're
no,
like,
I
those
would
are like
say-
3 feet.
Yeah, I would say 3 feet.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. Well, we're also moving fast, so they're going by quickly, which makes it seem shorter, I'm sure.
Yeah. Here's one for the sports ball enthusiasts. The yard line in football. So like when they say it all around the 30-second yard line,
Mhm.
the yard line is not the line itself. So the lines that you see hashed out on a football field, those are not the yard lines. The yard line is literally the yard space between those lines. So when you are on the 30-second yard line, you are between the 31st and 32nd hash mark. that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But a lot of people watch football and they're like, oh, but it says they're on the 32nd yard line, but the 32nd yard line is here. No, that yard line is the whole yard. That whole 3 feet between.
Right. It's the negative.
It's that gap. Yeah.
Space, sort of.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because they can't paint every line, because then the whole thing is just
Right. It's just lines. It's just one solid
it's
line.
just a solid. Right. It's just a block.
Yeah. And even then, the hash mark itself is a certain length.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I was in marching bands,
Right.
so I know.
Yeah.
I know what's happening. Any other fun facts you want to share, Dash?
No.
Okay, great.
Not right now. I mean,
None of those were really ridiculous, but they
No.
were certainly fun. Okay. Last one. Describe a time this is perfect for like leaving Countdown.
yes.
too.
Okay.
Describe a time you couldn't stop laughing. What was so funny?
We've watched so many shows at Countdown that were just hilarious. There's when you go to an improv festival, especially Countdown, because there is such a variety of different types of improv here,
Yeah.
that you get some improv is just really good improv. You're like, how is this them making it up on the spot?
Yeah.
You get some improv that's really sweet and emotional, like Ivory's Guy, which is both funny and has an emotional context to it. So
Shout out to Ivory's Guy.
shout out to Ivory's Guy, Ralph Crummins, amazing improviser. And if you ever get a chance to watch him do anything, go watch it.
Yeah, if you get a chance to see his show, bring tissues and please do it.
It is both unreal in how good of an improv it is, and also how touching and heartwarming it is to watch. But that's an example of heartwarming improv. We've watched some improv that's ridiculous, like two guys, or the gimmick is that they are descendants of Bruce Lee. So they do
Oh my gosh, that was so funny. That was so funny.
they're having a normal conversation, but somehow always devolves into this weird, frenetic martial arts battle between the two of them.
That was so funny.
And it's just so funny and so chaotic. So there's that, right? And then you have something like I Am the Show, which is
Shout out to I Am the Show.
shout out to I Am
Chris
the Show,
George.
Chris George, yeah. He would come up and take 3 movies that he found in the dollar bin of a
Walmart
like a
or whatever,
Walmart or
yeah.
a Dollar Tree or whatever. And these movies are always terrible B movies that nobody ever wants to watch, but got made and put on DVD for some reason. So the crowd will pick one, they'll start playing it without sound, and then he will do all of the voiceovers and sound effects and music score and everything for the movie. And I could not, my belly hurt from how much, especially the first couple times I saw it.
Yeah.
Could not stop laughing, just couldn't stop.
Yeah.
And that's why you should go to improv. And if you're like, no, improv is stupid, that's just what TV and movies want you to believe.
And all the people that are saying that are improvisers themselves, so they're making fun of it from a place of
Right, of love.
love and respect. Right. They're in on the joke, making fun of themselves instead of, in most cases. I mean, anytime I've ever seen people making fun of improv in a show, it's all improvisers involved in making the show.
Right.
30 Rock,
Right.
Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Yeah.
Parks
and Rec.
and Rec. Yeah. All of those people are come from improv.
Steve Carell, famously, Steve Carell in The Office, when he joins the improv team.
Yeah.
Like he came from improv.
Yeah.
You know?
And it also, it is what you think it is, but it's also more than that. I mean, it's just like any art form, right?
Yeah.
There's many different genres of painting. There's many
Right.
different genres of music. There's many different genres of fiction. There's just as many flavors of improv. There's stuff that's like ridiculous. There's like stuff that's really emotional and not funny, but being funny isn't necessarily a point for something like that.
Yeah,
There's
right.
stuff that's just like supposed to make you feel warm in your heart. So yeah, there's a lot of different crayons in the improv crayon box.
Yeah.
Do you say crayon or crayon?
Crayon.
Yeah, I say crayon. I guess the one most recently that made me just like cackle laughing, like I was laughing so hard that I missed everything else that was going on, was in the improv jam. In improv the sort of rule is you're supposed to know, the two characters are supposed to know each other.
It's like an internal rule.
Yeah, it's an internal rule of like, you don't want to have a scene where people are just meeting each other, right? You can do that. It can work. It can be great. I've seen it happen. But the rules that they teach you are, you already know each other and you've known each other for about 6 months.
Yeah, it just makes for a much meatier, better scene.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, think of how awkward it is to meet someone for the first time.
Right. Do you really want to watch that on stage?
So that's the internal rule. And in a scene that two people were doing in the jam, it seemed like they had just met each other. But then one of the improvisers says, oh, well, we've known each other for at least 6 months. And because it was a joke about improv in a room full of improvisers, I died laughing.
Yeah.
I died laughing. Like, to a point where I was like, I need to leave. Like, I need to exit because this is. And the one before that was last year's festival when, shout out to Playtime with Magic and Preston.
Oh my God.
I got to play with and I love with all my heart and soul.
And hopefully we'll share that video soon. So keep an eye out because that was a great performance.
There was a scene where there was a class pet.
Yeah, a gerbil.
And the parent had come to speak to the teacher who owned the class pet about their child having eaten it. And the name of the class pet was au jus, like the sauce that you dip a French dip in. And for some reason, that was the funniest thing. That was the funniest detail. It was the funniest name that ever could have been chosen. I died laughing. And I laughed so hard, I'm still mad about it to this day. Like, I'm still furious at how funny that was.
What a choice to name the
I'm still
au jus.
furious at how funny that was.
And then I think there was a point later on where we were no longer talking about the fact that that they named the gerbil au jus. And somebody says like, well, they keep trying to eat the gerbil. And the response from Patrick was, well, maybe they wouldn't keep trying to eat it if you didn't name it something delicious like au jus. And then that brought it back up and killed me as well.
Oh my gosh. And I can't explain why I thought it was so funny. I can't explain it. It doesn't make sense. I'm sure this story is not making you laugh, but I am telling you, I died and was resurrected and died again from laughter. Yeah. It was so funny to me. And it still to this day is something that I think about just randomly.
Yeah.
And that's what I wish for you, little ghosties. I wish that you can't stop laughing at something that you think is just so hilarious. And I also hope that it's something that you find funny and that you try to explain to other people and they don't get it. And that's okay. Because you thought it was funny.
And you had to be there.
You had to be there. And that's fine. And that's fine.
Yeah.
I think that's a great place to.
Yeah, that's I mean, yeah, absolutely. Especially coming back from an improv festival.
So that was No Filter, the Candid Conversation game from Big G Creative Games. Oh, there's a G in there. I just called it Big Creative earlier. It's Big G Creative.
Big G.
Sorry. And it's a good conversation game. Fun.
I like it. I love conversation games.
Yeah.
They're good icebreakers.
Yeah. I think in the real version, you roll the dice and it tells you what color, and it also tells you if the person on your left, the person on your right, or you answer the question.
Okay, got it.
So that's how it's like more of a game.
Got it.
We don't need to mess with dice.
No, we're driving.
We're driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us on this road trip back from the Countdown Improv Festival.
We hope you have a great week.
Yeah, and you'll see us next time.
Bye.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Now we'd love to hear from you.
You can visit playdatepod.us to watch our videos,
Access our episode library,
find out more about our brand of quality, clean comedy,
and contact us with any questions or comments.
Improvisers love audience suggestions, so make sure you visit playdatepod.us.
And the podcast you just heard was a production of Society Circus Players.
If you like what you heard today, please rate, review, subscribe, and share it with a friend.
And finally, if life's a circus, we're the clowns!
We got through it. My voice lasted.
Yep, and I never have to talk again. I am done talking.